Hey everybody, Scoutcrafter here again. We'll talk a minute about flashlights. For many years now, my go-to area light, not a flashlight that you would use for hiking down a trail maybe 30 or 40 feet, but just an area light flashlight. My go-to light has been this Larry light by NEBO. It's a really nice light. It's polymer construction, high grade, water resistant, has 8 LEDs. Very simple operation. One click on, one click off. That's it. No whistles and bells. Has a magnetic rotating clip that you can clip it on to whatever you want to, if you're working on a vehicle or something. Uses 3 AAA batteries. I'm not crazy about AAA. I'd much rather have AA, but it keeps the size and weight down, so I can understand why they did it. So like I said, this was my go-to light for years. I loved it. And then what did NEBO do? They came out with this light, the Big Larry. Now this uses cob technology. It's a different technology, different LEDs, and it uses 3 AA batteries. I'd much prefer. Has a magnetic base. It's anodized aluminum. Really well made, really nice feel to it. Nice switch too. Has a 3-position switch. First position, the light comes on at full brightness. Second position dims it down a little bit. And the third position is a flashing red light. Now, as much as I'm not into whistles and bells like that, these really will come in handy. So let's wait till it gets a little bit darker outside, and I'll show you exactly how this will come in handy with both lights. Okay, we're outside now, and this is a standard Cree light. Basic Cree light that you get in most flashlights. This is what it would look like if you were changing a tire using that. Now I'm going to use the Larry light. I'm going to shut the Cree light off and use the Larry light. Okay, now this is the Larry light. You could see the difference in the lighting that you would have if you had to change a tire and how much extra light it throws around. Now I'm going to shut the Larry light off and put on the Big Larry, and you can see the difference in this one. I'm also going to show you a larger effect. Okay, here is the Cree light under the hood. If you had to do some work under the hood, you can see it's kind of limited. Now we're going to switch to Larry light. Okay, here's the Larry light. Now you can see it's like daytime under here, and the beautiful thing about it, again, with this clip, you can clip this onto the hood and you can have it shine down. Okay, so that's a nice feature. Now we're going to go to the Big Larry. Okay, and you can see even brighter. And the same thing with the Big Larry. We can put this over here with the magnetic light, and it lights up the entire hood. So really nice light to have on the side of the road or whatnot. Now let's go to the Larry light, the Big Larry light feature of the flashing light. Okay, I'm about 100 feet back from my vehicle, and I stuck that to the roof, and that's what the flashing red light looks like. So if you were totally disabled with no battery power, no flashes, that's just the Big Larry light alone. So it would come in handy in an emergency in a really dark area. Okay, another test here. We have just by the side of the house here where the vehicle's parked, you can see this is the regular Cree light. It's a limited beam. Now we're going to go to the Larry light. Now you can see the wide array of beam that it throws, and from that light we're going to go to the Big Larry, and you can see the huge difference that this makes and how much area this thing lights up. Okay, so in closing, I would just like to say they're both great lights. I like NEBO as a company. They make quality flashlights from what I could tell from my experience with them, and if I had to take one, if I was going on a hike, I would probably pick the original Larry because it's half the weight of the Big Larry, and it has a good amount of brightness, more than you would need for a backpack or something. But if for my vehicle, I think I would choose the Big Larry. I like the fact the Big Larry uses the AA's, easier to get, cheaper to get eventually when you buy them in bulk, and it also has a brighter light. So they're both great lights. This one at $10, this one at $20. I don't think you can go wrong. Okay, I hope that helped, and the Big Larry and regular Larry lights, I think you would enjoy having them in your toolbox. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Take care. Bye-bye.